Hi guys, this is Rahul and we will be doing the weekly analysis for the stock market now. Now this week we are doing the analysis on a Monday because Saturday was a budget, so it was no point doing it on Friday. But this week onwards, you will have the video up by Friday evening itself. Alright, so let's begin with the analysis for this week, starting with what we discussed last week. Right, so if you check, last week we were bearish on Nifty and Banknifty. We can see clearly on the charts, both the indexes have fallen quite a bit. Before getting to the analysis for this week, we'll also check the trades for last week. So in Bank, we were looking at a short last week. It was a sell targeting the support, and exactly that's what happened. You can see a bearish candle last week forming on in Bank. We were bearish on Bajaj Auto last week, but we can see the spike and price went up. So this did not go as per plan. Hindustan Unilever, we were expecting a bullish move. Market did go up, and if you see today, it has gone up further. Now it's reached the resistance. ITC, we were expecting a fall. Price actually crashed, broke through the support, and has gapped down and opened weaker today as well. Britannia, we were expecting a bullish move, but price actually went against us. There was a red candle. Nestle, we were expecting market to go up, but price went sideways, and today it has gone up. Titan, we were bullish, price went bearish. Reliance, we were expecting a strong sell, and price did fall a lot. You can see the size of the bearish candle. We have a very strong bearish week for Reliance last week. And UPL, we were bearish. You can see price has come down and fallen and reached the support. Alright, so that was about the last week. Now let's see what is the view of the market for this week. Starting with Nifty and Banknifty, what I see on the charts is that we are still in the long-term upward trend, but there has been a confirmation of a retracement or a correction which has started. Price has broken to 38.2%. We are looking at a correction to go down till at least about 11,300 levels. Now, not exactly this week, this is in the near future. So how we trade Nifty would be, I would not sell at the current price, but I would wait for the market to bounce up and then go short. Right, so I'll expect the price to touch say about 11,800, 11,900 range, and then I would go short. So I would be on the selling side, but after a pullback, not at the current price for sure. But would I buy from here? I would not buy. The reason being, I do not want to go against such a strong downward retracement. Right, so I'd wait for the market to pull up and then sell. That's a view, that's a strategy for Nifty, and the same thing for Banknifty as well. You can see the head and shoulder that we were discussing for the last couple of weeks has broken down. The neckline is broken. We will wait for a retest of the neckline and then look at a sell. The neckline that we are expecting to be tested would be about 30,800. That would be the range to 30,600. So Nifty, Banknifty both bearish for this week, but sell after pullback. That's the plan for this week. Now moving on to the stocks, we have the banking sector, which is looking quite weak. And out of this banking, so all the banking stocks are looking weak, but the best ones to target are ICICI Bank, the reason being, you can see on the chart, it is a breakout and a pullback. So price has done a breakout of a very strong support, and then right now it has also done a pullback. So we are at the right price to sell. Only thing that we need to sell is a confirmation on the lower time frame, but price wise we are at the right price. So 514 is the current price, and that's what I would want to sell at after seeing a bearish confirmation on the lower time frames. Alright, so we have ICICI sell for this week. Then we have SBI, which is also a short. Here we are targeting the next support, which could take about a week or two at 258. Actually, the lower levels is 243, but we look at the first support, which is at 250, 260 range. So bearish for this week again on SBI. That's about the banks. We have the automobile sector, which is bearish, right? But although you can see the price moving up, now this is this week Bajaj Auto, but we are still bearish on this, and we are looking at a short from the current level. So Bajaj Auto has reached a good resistance. As soon as we have a bearish confirmation on the lower time frame, like a 4-hour or a 1-hour, we can decide to, so there's already a 4-hour candle forming a pin bar or a reversal candlestick confirmation. When this closes, we are ready to go short, right? You can see we are at a good, very strong resistance, looking at a reversal. So I'd be bearish, and there's a perfect price to go short on Bajaj Auto. Tata Motors, Escorts and Maruti are also looking strongly bearish. So we'll start with Maruti. You can see we also have a harmonic pattern here, expecting the price to touch 5,700 in the near future. But the strong reason why I'm bearish is because of the weekly chart. You can see we have just broken the nearby support, and price is doing a pullback at the nearby resistance. So this is the price from where we are expecting the market to fall. Maruti is a good short for this week. Then we have Tata Motors. You can see it made a higher high and now reaching the support. The downward trend resumes. We had a pullback of 61.8% golden ratio pullback, looking for the market to retest 105, which is the recent low. Then we have Escorts. Escorts is again at a resistance, so we are looking at a double top formation, very strong resistance, breakout, pullback twice, being retested multiple number of times, and now looking for a bearish confirmation on the lower time frames to start shorting. Right, so automobile sector bearish, banking sector bearish. We have Bharti Airtel, which is bearish, strongly bearish. Again reached the resistance, so this is a good price to go short here after a confirmation on the lower time frames. And then we have the pharma industry, right? So we look at Cipla and Sun Pharma. Cipla, you can see price is breaching the support levels, although the fall is a little slow, but the support is broken, although it's not a body dominating bearish candlestick, so there could be a pullback. So ideally we would sell this after a minor pullback, but in terms of direction we're looking at a short on Cipla. And then we'll also see Sun Pharma, which is crashing right now. So for this week again we are looking at a target of 372 in 1 or 2 weeks. This week or next week we should be looking at 372, right? So Sun Pharma looks quite bearish as well. So that's the view for this week. To summarize it, we have a bearish Nifty, bearish Banknifty, but we go short after the pullback. We have banking sector, which is bearish. We have automobiles, which is bearish, and we have pharma industry, which is, these are the weakest ones, right? So plan your trades accordingly and look for a pullback and then enter your trades. That's it for now, guys. I will see you again this Friday evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.